So we have an absolutely crazy story, and it is that current Attorney General for President Trump, Jeff Sessions, had actually offered to resign. So here's what ABC News states. They say, as the White House braces for former FBI Director James Comey's testimony Thursday, sources tell ABC News the relationship between President Donald Trump and Attorney General Jeff Sessions has become so tense that Sessions at one point recently even suggested he could resign. The friction between the two men stems from the Attorney General's abrupt decision in March to recuse himself from anything related to the Russia investigation, a decision the president only learned about minutes before Sessions announced it publicly. Multiple sources say the recusal is one of the top disappointments of his presidency so far, and one the president has remained fixated on. They continue to go on. They say, Trump's anger over the recusal has not diminished with time. Two sources close to the president say he has lashed out repeatedly at the Attorney General in private meetings, blaming the recusal for the expansion of the Russia investigation, now overseen by Special Counsel and former FBI Director Robert Mueller. So they also go on to say there's also a frustration from Sessions. So this is extremely interesting to see because it's like this tension that I had not expected. So I'm very hopeful that Jeff Sessions does resign or he gets fired, one or the other, for a few reasons. Definitely the first one being he has extremely harmful policy on marijuana. What he would want to do is go into states and that already have it legal, and because there's the federal supremacy clause, he would be able to go in and prosecute people who have marijuana and things like that, essentially overriding state law. So the Republicans always decrying about how great state law is, which it is, but how it should override federal law and all that stuff. Yeah, they don't give a shit about state law when it doesn't agree with what they want the law to be. And he was also a vastly racist man. Coretta Scott King, who was the widow of Martin Luther King Jr., had written a letter that contributed in some way, if not led to the denial of Jeff Sessions, racist Jeff Sessions, from becoming a federal judge. So I'm really hoping that this does happen. But, you know, this whole thing is so funny because there's supposed to be nothing about Russia, but Trump is allegedly angry with Sessions for recusing himself. So if he's angry with Jeff Sessions because he recused himself, that would imply that there is indeed something that would be investigated of Russia. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.